Welcome back. As we close out 2016, we are looking ahead to the new year and what communities are looking forward to for 2017. We are joined this morning by Delphi Mayor Shane Evans to talk about the community of Delphi. Thanks for being here, sir.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
So, quickly, biggest accomplishment from 2016?
Probably the biggest thing, and the biggest thing you can notice downtown is the wrap-up of the Stellar project. So the streetscapes are done. We've got new sidewalks, curbs, the asphalt's down, new pavement markings. The facades are done, so it's looking really good downtown.
Communities project has created this atmosphere where people want to come and invest in Delphi. So instead of a deteriorating downtown, we have just a stunning downtown with streetscapes and pedestrian-friendly walkways, and of course the Opera House to draw people in.
We were constantly having problems with buildings that were losing parging and bricks, and some of the facades were falling off, leaking roofs in a lot of the buildings, which business owners couldn't afford to actually put the money in to repair those.
We've had quite a few projects here in the city of Delphi. We had this Opera House project, which was the cornerstone of the Stellar Grant. We've had facade restoration, streets, sidewalks, trails, and owner-occupied rehabilitation done within the city.
The whole view, the curb appeal. As you drive through town, the facades are opened up, the buildings are opened up, they're brighter, they're lighter, they're back to the historic colors. It's great to see restaurants able to put seating out on the street, so it just makes it just a more walkable community with really a lot going on.
We have a trail that connects neighborhoods to the downtown and schools and community attractions. There's just transformations all over the place.
The streets used to be pretty empty after dark, and now with new businesses within the community, there's a vibrancy, there's a sense of life.
What they have is they've got the basics taken care of. Now the town can focus on its economic development opportunities, attracting people to be here and starting to move the town forward.
We're heading into really a new era. It's kind of the renaissance for Delphi. Many people are returning, people who were born here. That is coupled with people who see it for the first time and would like to move here or invest money in the community, or just come for a weekend for the entertainment and enjoy the canal center and all of the other amenities that we have in town.
This case is unlike any that I've seen in almost a 40-year career. So there are so many different tentacles to this. It's very complex. And the level of violence, it just gut-wrenching to me to think about what happened to those little girls and then ultimately what happened to the community. Carroll County, and specifically the Delphi, is that represented evil, complete evil amongst humanity.
was also a bizarre crime scene where these two young girls were murdered. What you're looking at is a graphic depiction that we put together based upon the descriptions in these papers that have been filed by the defense. And when you look at the covered in sticks and the way the bodies appear to perhaps be positioned, at least that's the allegation by the defense, that it was some sort of ritualistic thing that was going on here. It's not normal. Whatever it was, it just didn't seem normal. Not that any murder is normal, right? But there are murders where, okay, you find a body, and the body, the person is killed, the person is murdered, and they leave the body there. Here, it appears something else was done in this case.
Odin hung himself from a branch of Yggdrasil, pierced himself with his spear, and peered downward into the shadowy waters below, and called to the runes. He survived in this state, teetering on the precipice that separates the living from the dead for no less than 9 days and nights.
Well, first off, I'd like to address that is both the girls were heroes. They stuck together. I don't know exactly what happened out there that day, but I imagine there was probably an opportunity for one or both to separate and try to make a break different ways. But those girls loved each other. They were good friends. Neither one of them left each other's side. Both those girls are heroes in my book.
Doja is at this point open with her alliance. She wants her fans to know exactly who she worships. For the last few months now, Doja has been acting what many people have been calling demonic. It all started when she shaved her head and eyebrows and then began all her strange satanic antics. We all remember the Eyes Wide Shut themed party she threw, with all the celebrities in attendance wearing cloaks. I know you guys remember the Masonic cake at this party. Occultists have inverted the Christian rebirth process by mocking it through Lucifer. Instead of being reborn through Christ, they are being reborn through the philosophy of Lucifer's do what thou wilt, living free from morality. This was obviously symbolizing her death and rebirth ritual she would be playing out with this upcoming album. After showing herself as a sacrifice offering for her birthday party, we start to see the demon Doja Cat be born. Doja Cat starts tattooing demonic tattoos on herself and posting demonic posts on Instagram. Then, just last month, we saw Doja announce Scarlet is here, dropping her new music video where she depicts herself covered in blood, reborn as Scarlet. Everything Doja Cat was doing was leading up to this very moment. In my opinion, Doja Cat sold her soul in order to be rich and famous. She was willing to do whatever it takes to make it. She is obviously an occultist, as she frequently uses occult imagery within her music videos and Instagram photos.
To the murderer, I believe you have just a little bit of a conscience left. And I can assure you that how you left them in that woods is not, it's not what they're experiencing today.